Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. I really wanted to discuss about the new family member, still about what we know so far, but unfortunately after receiving my first strike ever by Gun Media themselves about releasing some fun leaks considering the new family member himself and Maria Flores becoming a victim, they did not like that, so I got striked by them. Gun Media, it's nice that we meet for the first time finally. I wonder if they know about my rants. Anyway, change of topic. Today I'll be discussing the ongoing issue with TCM, that being Lobby Simulator. Do you just love coming home from work or school and then just tell yourself, man, I'm in the mood for some Texas Lobby Massacre? So am I! Shit does get boring real quick after like 2 minutes, so I have some ideas to change up this funny game, because it's a very fun game, but it gets repetitive after only one time. Now, before we really go into the issue of Texas Lobby Massacre, there's one thing we need to discuss. It's that stupid bug that's been going on since Virginia's release, I assume. I don't know how... Yeah, it's probably been in because of Virginia's release. But anyway, if you don't know about this, then you probably haven't played Texas Chainsaw, because it's probably like the most common bug. But it's just a lobby bug where you're stuck in a 6-man lobby instead of a 7-man lobby. What does this involve? Basically, you chilling with 2 family members and 4 victims. That's basically how the glitch works. Now, how do you break this glitch? If a victim leaves. That's the only way to get the lobby thriving again. Unless you guys can wait for the full 3 minutes. Unfortunately, waiting for the 3 minutes is a foul move, considering if someone does join after these 3 minutes, there's a huge chance they're bound to lobby dodge. And this is where we come in the second part. Lobby dodgers! I hate him. I motherfucking hate him. I can only describe lobby dodgers with 3 simple words. Self-entitled pricks. Look, the only reason I would justify lobby dodging right now is due to the 6-man lobby bug. I don't blame people for skipping because they just want to play the goddamn game and they don't want to sit in lobbies non-stop. But when it comes to actual functioning lobbies, then yeah, basically the only way to describe these people are just self-entitled people, because people lobby dodge in command. It's not because of being AFK, but they literally press escape and leave or whatever your exit button is on your controller or keyboard. And that's literally the issue of lobbies. It's fucking lobby dodgers. I mean, yes, we had that 6-man bug, but literally, the reason why so many people play Texas Chainsaw Lobby Simulator so much is to lobby dodgers, nothing else. Now, there may be some other lobby issues that could be worked on, but as long as Gun can track what the real reason is behind lobby dodging, then of course, we can't stop him. But we know some factors that make people want to dodge lobbies. And one of them is being low-level teammates. I get it. Playing family member with low-level teammates is a nightmare. With victims, it's bearable. But with family, it's a nightmare. Unlocked gates that stayed open and aren't locked. Misputting their abilities as in putting cook padlocks at random doors that aren't objective-based. Hitchhikers putting their traps at fuses. Now, I'm talking about literal fuses, not the fuse box, but fuses or valve handles. And I could go on and on about newbie, family, and victim players, but unfortunately this just sucks. These poor people want to play, but they just keep getting neglected by high-level players, which just never gives them the chance to learn and play the game properly, making them probably never want to touch this game again. Good job, game. We lost a potential family main. Second reason. Playing against characters or with characters they just don't want to play at fucking all. You remember when Sissy was broken, where every hit she would do basic was poison on impact? I genuinely had teammates that threw the game because people were playing Sissy. I am not kidding. Now, what does that have to do with lobby dodging? Well, goddamn, it made me want to dodge lobbies because people were already warning beforehand, hey, if you play Sissy, I'm gonna throw our game. I don't care. Corny motherfuckers. And when it comes to against facing characters they don't want to play, yeah, it's self-explanatory. People still have the masculine urge to lobby dodge when they're facing a Danny or specifically even more a Connie still. Because somehow their copium supply has still not run out by the fact that they just need to kill them before they can utilize their abilities. It's not hard. Third reason, not getting the characters they want to play with. Yeah, You know when it happens. Virginia releases, Danny releases, Nancy releases. Everybody wants to get a taste of that cake. There's not enough slices for everybody. So, when their victim gets picked or family member gets picked they want to play with, oh hell no bro, we ain't playing today. I'm skipping. Fourth reason, play against people they played with beforehand. I am not kidding, this is a thing. So as I slowly grow more in the TCM community, I'm also getting more recognized in game. And so far, all my experience being recognized in the game have been very wholesome. I'm not kidding. Thank you all who have experienced me in the game and gave me that experience, because holy shit, wholesome shit. I really want to experience that shit more. Thank you for making my day on that one. But basically, let's say you played a match against a very sweaty team, or specifically a specific sweaty player that was just impossible to kill, they escape, and you come across each other literally in the next lobby. Oh boy, you are not willing to go for a round 2. Have I experienced this before? In my beginning playtimes of Texas Chainsaw, I definitely have, but the more I play this game, the more fun it is to play against people you played with prior, because it just makes up for fun chemistry in my opinion, and it's just to showboat a little bit more. And it's also fun to say in the lobby chat to say, hey, good games from the previous one, let's see who will get the upper hand this time. And they say so likewise. So yeah, it's not that bad, but some people, their pickles get tickled over that shit. So yeah, here we are. So that's basically like the huge issues people lobby dodge for the reason. There's probably some more that I haven't talked about, but these are like the main ones I think. So yeah, we're good on this. But the real way how I would deal with this, because this is the main focus of Gun, to find out why people lobby dodge, and I just basically named some issues. Basically, I think they should start off with hiding who plays who. You can see who your teammates are playing, but I feel like they should keep the opposite team hidden to keep it as an element of surprise. Nothing gets my pickle even harder when I get barged by a Leland out of nowhere, or when I'm playing victim, nothing makes me goosebump harder than getting snared by a hitchhiker or a Nancy. I feel like this game has lost its horror element, especially with the family members that don't represent Bubba. Because Bubba honestly is scarier, and the fact that they're actually gonna buff him, this has been said in the community check-in, they're gonna buff Bubba. But I feel like they should make the other family members scary as well. So, make it an element of surprise. Don't show who is facing who, both for victims and family. Make me want to jump my chair and fucking punch my monitor in for screaming like a little bitch. This also will potentially slow down the rush meta, as players don't know who they're potentially facing, so they need to be a little bit more careful of their surroundings and floor-bound when they don't step into goddamn traps. But besides not knowing who they're gonna face, I feel like they should also hide their character level of their characters from both perspectives, also for teammates wise. Because lobby dodging doesn't come from the opposite, it also comes from teammates. When they see you're low level, they're out. I'm sorry to say this, my fellow newbies, but unfortunately pro players want to keep their ego high and stroke that cock like there's no tomorrow. Also, start adding a goddamn DC penalty when people disconnect in-game, because I'm noticing a lot of DCs lately, especially from family side. The moment a fence is unlocked, most people just love to press the escape and leave button. It's already bad enough waiting for 3 full minutes to get a functioning game, and then someone from whatever sides leaves, just ruining the immersion of the match and making it a one-tie side. Of course, we have these hidden wonders called comebacks, but unfortunately, these are very dependent on who you're playing with and who you're facing. So just add a DC penalty for people leaving during game, but not for lobbies, because people want people to get a DC penalty for skipping lobbies, but that's just gonna make it worse in my opinion, because already fucking over people by giving them a DC penalty for skipping lobbies, it's definitely gonna affect the game, its lifespan, even more. And I'm gonna end it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and a subscribe. I'll be here covering Texas Chainsaw Massacre and other ASM horror games, and I cannot wait to cover more TCM news with you. So, if you want to hear more from me, make sure to drop a like and a sub, and I'll be catching you guys next time. Have an amazing day, and catch you next video or stream. Have a good one.